Today we're going to cover the Leggett Platt ProMotion adjustable bases that use the Oaken motor or the OkiMat drive motor. Your bed will probably have a remote that looks very similar to these you see here. If yours doesn't look exactly like that, we'll help you identify it. But most of the more common Oaken motors that goes on the Leggett Platt ProMotion bases utilize these remote controls. And today we want to talk a little bit about troubleshooting your base and determining what the problem. So let's just say your bed's not working at all. Commonly, the remote controls sometimes go bad. Sometimes you'll have maybe some debris that gets down beneath into the keypad that causes connectivity issues, and therefore you'll maybe have to press down the buttons real hard, and then eventually it just quits working. And pushing down real hard on the buttons doesn't work for you anymore. But any of these remotes could be subject to different types of debris that would get inside the remote and cause trouble. So one of the first things could be that the remote is bad and you just need to replace the remote. That said, if for some odd reason that the remote doesn't correct the issue, of course, that's going to be the least expensive way. The only other problem, with the exception of one thing, and we'll talk about that. So there's only three potential issues. So the second issue would be the actual drive motor itself. And the cords on these remotes have a 5-pin, what they call a DIN connection. And if you look at your motor, you will notice that there's a port right here. And as you can maybe see right here, also it has the 5-pin to where that plugs in. So, and then the other end, of course, just plugs right into your wall. So if the remote's not bad, it's definitely going to be your Oaken or OkiMat drive motor. These motors are very distinctive, long black case with two hexagonal cylinder-shaped objects protruding out the side of the case. And I want to talk about the last thing that could be a problem with these ProMotion bases or Oaken motors is that, let's say you have a king size, which is 2 twin extra long bases, and you've got a big king mattress on top, just one mattress. A lot of times, since the ProMotion bases are not wireless and can't receive wireless signal, a lot of people elect to purchase this splitter cable or Y cable, if you will. And it also has those same type plugs, the 5-pin DIN connector. And so what would happen is on the other end, as you can see, they split right here. And of course, there's the female end for the 5-pin connector, which your actual remote control gets plugged in here. And then your other two ends, one goes into the left side of the bed and the motor, and the other one goes into the right side of the bed and plugs directly into the motor. What we've seen is sometimes little doggies or kitties like these cords because they're laying around. We don't really know why, but they become very curious with them, and they tend to nibble on these things, or some outright just chew right through it. So if you have a king size base and you're using one remote to control both bases, and it's a wired controller, as you see here, if you've got little doggies especially, one of the big things is going to be this splitter cable. It would definitely have to be replaced, but you can always investigate by getting there, taking a really bright flashlight, and look to see if you see any teeth mark there or any manifestations of wires that are maybe protruded because it's been cut or clipped. Maybe it was pinched by the leg of the bed, but whatever, just investigate and make sure that that cable is in good working order. And if you don't see any problems with that. But usually if it's a king size base and you know both motors quit working, you can almost guarantee it's going to be a remote. But if one side's not working, it could just be either the motor itself or the splitter cable. But if the splitter cable seems okay to you, then the only culprit could be the motor is bad and it needs to be replaced. So hope this helps. Thanks for watching.